Welcome, beautiful soul connectors, to the day one of the intention setting workshop. This is super exciting. Let me make sure I'm connected here and that we are all good so that I can see your questions. I'm going to make sure to have it up in both places, on my computer, on my phone. Here we go. Yes, day one of the intention setting for a fulfilling year workshop. 5 days to set up your life with more meaning and purpose. Welcome. Let me introduce myself very briefly. I'm Claudia-Sam, and I work with health conscious and driven women like you who feel burnout from overworking or feel stuck because they've had enough of their routine and now they are ready to live life with more meaning. I support them to transition away from self-criticism and closer and away from the fear of not being or having enough, and trust themselves more confidently so that they can take the leap towards their purpose while creating a fulfilling life in 2020, especially using my Tune In method. Yay, I'm super excited. This is going to be an amazing day. Yes, Sherry is here. Sherry is my assistant, and I'm very happy that she's here. So let's give ourselves some hearts. Let's give Sherry some hearts. Hello, Steph. Welcome. Okay, here's how this is going to go down. I want to make sure that while you're watching this, whether it's live or the replay, that you have registered, okay? Because if you haven't registered, there's a few things you won't have access to. So let me tell you how you can register. Sherry's going to put the link in the comments, okay? And registering will give you access to the replay because this is only day one and you'll have 5 days of workshop, okay? So the link in the comments. And when you register, not only the replays after the 20th of January, because we'll have these up in the group until Tuesday, January 20th, but after, if you've registered, you'll get the links, okay? Also, in your email, you'll have the workbook so that you can follow along and get the most out of our sessions together, okay? Plus, it's cute, so you can have a little fun with the workbook at home. And the really cool thing, the third thing you can get from registering is definitely win a one-on-one, okay, now I got my intention, now what, intensive session with me, okay, so that we can really tailor the work that you did, look over what you did, and then I can give you personalized advice as to the actions you can take specifically to get these to be reality for you. How does that sound? Give me some hearts, ladies. We're looking to get 20 hearts today in the video. Even if you watch live or the replay, you can still give us some hearts, yeah? Because this is the first step that you've taken, maybe the second or the third that you've taken in 2020 to get yourself closer to living your life on purpose, and I congratulate you. So congratulations! Yay! Okay, again, if you're joining live or replay, I told you you're going to want to register. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. You know, want to make sure you get all what you need. Here's how the point system works. One comment or one question is 1 point, okay? And in today's session, you have the opportunity to gain 6 points, okay? Every time I give you the, hey, comment for this. Hey, tell us if you have a question, okay? This is your cue to, well, gain a point. And all the likes and the hearts, those are all bonus points. Wink, wink, this is your tip, okay? Your cue to just gain more points that way. Cool? Now, the first day, we'll get right into it, but the first day is actually called Know In. Know In, and the hashtag is intensify. I just want to make sure you can read that. Is that? Yeah, it's not all good. You can see it properly, right? Give me a thumbs up. Intensify is the hashtag. Share it on Instagram, on Facebook. Even in this group, you can look up intensify in the search bar on the bottom left, not the bottom, but just on the left side of the group, there's a search bar.
And if ever you have questions or you're looking for material regarding the workshop, you can always search for Intensify, and that way they'll all come up, okay? So the first day is about, I'm gonna get the hang of this. Noticing what you don't want so that you can know what you want and create powerful intentions that actually become your reality. This is today's topic. Are you ready? Give me some hearts. Yes, Steph. Yay! Perfect. Okay. Now, because we're so good at knowing what we don't want, do you agree? Okay, I don't like camping that much. I don't like getting bitten by mosquitoes. I don't like sitting in traffic that much. I'm sure you might not either, right? But I do love to be in nature, and I do love to hear the birds chirping, and I do love the convenience of using a car to get from point A to point B, right? And I'm grateful for that. You see how I was able to switch the don't wants into wants? Yeah, it's that easy. So we're going to do the same together, but before we get into it, I want to practice the heart voice to come through. I'm such a believer in the heart voice. We're so good at letting the ego come in and get all analytical and crazy, right? So we want to use the heart voice for the questions that I will ask you so that you can guide yourself through the answers of today's questions. Yay, I got some hearts. We got some hearts and some likes. Love it. Thank you. Let's tune in, ladies. Plant both feet on the ground. So if you're sitting like on a couch, try not to lean back, and sit at the edge with both feet planted in the ground. And bring your hands on your thighs and relax your shoulders. You can bring the palms face down or the palms up like this. I like to have the left hand on top, palm face up, because that's in link with the left side of the body. So it's the yin, more female and calm energy, and that's where we want to get to. Okay? So allow your eyes to close. Rest your eyebrows. Make some space on the forehead. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders and widen the chest. And feel the heart beating. And feel the seat, so the root of the spine into the support of the chair or the ground or the bed. And now tune into the breath. Feel the breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Again, inhale, inflate the belly this time, and the chest. Exhale, chest and belly. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose, inflate the belly and the chest. Exhale, release the shoulders and let it go. Come back to normal breath, and now try to drop the tongue at the bottom of the mouth and relax the jaw a little bit more. And slowly open your eyes. So now that we've done this little activity, it allows the chatter of the mind to calm a little bit, to get in tune with the heart. So make sure you have your notebook or your workbook and a pen next to you so that you can answer these questions. We are separating our notebook or the workbook. You'll see it's separated into 3 categories. Work, relationships, even if you're single, lifestyle, health, daily routine. Okay? So make sure you have those 3 sections, 3 separate sections. And if you're just hopping on, we are on day 1 of the Intention Setting for a Fulfilling Year workshop about noticing what we don't want so that we can know what we want and create powerful intentions that actually become our reality. We're separating our notebook or workbook into 3 categories. On the workbook, it's page 3. Yeah? So you'll see it. Now here's my question. What do you not want from work or at work? What is something you despise from work that you don't want in your life anymore? And try to bring in that that heart voice. Yeah? Please bring in the heart voice and let that intuitive first answer that comes up to answer, what do I not want from work or at work? And try to write at least one, okay? We're going to start with the work category together. But I'd like you to write 3 eventually, but start with 1, okay? What do you not want from work? I'll give you some examples that you might not want, of things you might not want, but try not to get influenced by what I tell you, okay? And really get your heart voice coming. And this is a safe space. Ladies, this group, you have it in you. I created for women like you to share similar experiences so that you can support one another and gain insight from one another. Okay, so I will ask that you share at least one don't want in regards to your work category. Okay, but here are the examples that I have. I don't want to have to give my boss an update on what I work on every day. That might be something you don't want. You might say, I don't want to go to my boring job. That might be something you don't want. I don't want my boss to take my ideas for his. Right? That might also be something you don't want. So post in the comments, please. I'd love to know what you don't want in regards to the work category. And write as many as you want in your notebook or in your workbook. You'll see in the workbook you really have, Sherry did a beautiful design where you can insert what you don't want in each category. But now we're in the work category, okay? We will move on to category number 2, which is relationships. Even if you're single, it can be in love. What do you want of just being in love? What is something that you don't want in love or of a partner? What is something you don't want in love or of a partner? I have examples again, but I really want you to feel into the answers from your heart. And what I mean by that is it's that first answer that comes up, even before your mind has the time to analyze it and judge it. And let's be real, you know, listening to our intuition is not something that is easy. So it's something that we practice. It's something that I teach in the Tune In program, that listening to our intuition is part of the second part of my 3-part framework. But we're not going into the depths of that today. So what do you not want in love or of a relationship? Here are examples that I have for you. I don't want to have to give up plans with my friends to spend time with my partner. That might be something. I don't want to have to convince my partner to sleep with me. I don't want my partner to leave me. That can definitely be something. So what do you not want in love or of a partner? I'd love for you to share them in the comments. This is your cue, right? Your cue to get points here. I see something come up. Steph, I'll translate it from French to English. I do not want to be... Basically, you don't want to be a sponge for the negative attitude of your colleagues in regards to the pressure that your employer is giving you. That's in the work category. Thank you for sharing, Steph. Thank you. Yeah. And if there is another one in the relationship or in love category, please share it in the comments, okay? We are going to move on to the 3rd category, which is lifestyle and health, okay? Now, what do you not want from your daily routine or from your health or from your lifestyle? What do you not want? Basically, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, what do you not want in that area of your life? It's pretty general, but if you have a health concern, this is your time to, well, tell us, what do you not want? Tell yourself, what do you not want? while you feel into that, let me tell you a quote from Eckhart Tolle. He's a spiritual teacher, and he says, what is future? Future is a thought form. A thought form, therefore, only happens in the now. You see how powerful that is? It means that we create the future whilst we are thinking right now. So what we're doing is we are preparing for us to be able to step into how we don't want to feel, to then step into how we want to feel, so that we can recreate the neural pathways in the brain so that our energy and the universe are aligned and know exactly, work alongside each other positively. We are on the last category. Let me give you examples of what you might not want from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. I don't want to be overthinking and have trouble sleeping. That might be something you don't want. I don't want to show up at work or in social activities hiding what is really going on in my life. You know how sometimes some clients tell me, hey, I go to work, but I pretty much am not talking about what I'm really feeling. It's like I have a double life. So maybe that's what you don't want. We want to be precise. Another example, I don't want to show up I just said that, sorry. I don't want to keep saying yes to everyone, regretting that because I wish I would affirm what I really want. I don't want to keep saying yes to everyone and regret it, wishing I would affirm what I want instead. Yeah, and for health, I don't want headaches every day. That's pretty straightforward too, right? So this is what you're writing in each category, okay? At least between 1 and 3 comments in each category will get you started, because when we move on, because on tomorrow we'll move into what we want. Day 3 we'll move on to actually writing the intentions, and you will get the intending formula, which is, it's like the magic potion recipe to setting intentions. That's what you'll get on day 3, so that you can have a word per word formula of how to write your intention. Okay, then day 4, you'll get some amazing tips and tools of how to use your intentions, and then on day 5, we'll go into action, taking action, right? You'll want to know what you do with all of that. Okay, if you have any other things you'd like to share with us in the comments, please do so. So now you have the opportunity to have 3 points here. 1, 2, 3 of sharing in the comments. If you do have a question, make sure you write Q before you comment in the comments, so that we can trace your question quicker. Okay? I don't want to be frustrated by my son anymore. Good. I don't want to be dizzy anymore. Good. We don't want that. Thank you, Sherry. I'm so happy, ladies, that you have gone this far. You have determined what you don't want. Now, as a homework, we're getting into the thick of it. See this? Well, you might not see it that much because it's written in small, but we want to get into associating how or what you don't want with how you don't want to feel. Each statement that you have taken note of, that has spoken through your heart, okay, is associated to a feeling. So, I'll get into each category to give you an example. I don't want to go to my boring job because I feel understimulated, unfulfilled, and unsatisfied. That's what I want you to write as a homework, okay? At least for every statement that you'll have written for each category, okay? Relationship. I don't want to give up plans with my friends to spend time with my boyfriend because I feel guilty, because I feel dependent and stuck, I feel influenced, however that comes through for you. You are associating unwanted feelings, but they're there. So there are feelings that are actual, they're reality for you right now. We're going to change that. Don't worry, I'm not going to let you cold and dry. At the end, I'll give you a little motivation. You'll see. It's going to be fun. Lifestyle and health, okay? I don't want to be overthinking and have trouble sleeping because it makes me feel unsettled, restless, preoccupied, worried, unworthy maybe. So how do all of these don't wants make you feel? That's your homework. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to write. Remember, 1 point for each, and you have 24 hours because I know most of you are watching the replay. So even if you're watching the replay, you have to write it in the comments so that we can calculate that as points, okay? Now, remember, you can get 3 points for each don't want statement, 3 points for each the feelings that go along with them, okay? But you can have more. And every heart and like that you're giving us, those are bonus points. Woohoo! Okay, I want to tell you about tomorrow and do a small recap of today. Is that cool? Give me a like, give me a heart. Let me know you're understanding what I'm putting down. Yes. Tomorrow, we're getting into the wants, okay? Because you have gained clarity today, and you will continue to gain clarity with the homework of what you don't want. But we want to get clarity of to what you want with what you want and how you want to feel. And then, like I said, day 3, you'll get the intending formula word by word, really like a magic potion recipe of how to write your intentions so that they actually become reality for you. I'll tell you stories of how they became reality for me. And then day 4, we will continue doing that to create powerful intentions and learn how to use them. And day 5 will be your action setting. That's when you will tune up and you will show up. You will show up and you will actually write down what your action steps will be. We'll get there when we get there. Cool? How does that sound? Give me some hearts. Yippee! Recap of today. The step 1 of the 5 steps of the intention setting for a fulfilling year was noticing what you don't want so that you can know what you want and create more powerful intentions that actually become reality, right? We worked on 3 categories: work, career, job, relationships, or even if you're single, and then lifestyle, health, or daily routine. Okay, these were the 3 categories that we worked on. And what did we say? Yeah, you are writing for each category what you don't want, and then for each category how that makes you feel. Yeah, just want to make sure yes, great. Thank you for putting more examples, Sherry. That's amazing. So ladies, you have many examples to use. Try to listen to your heart voice. That's also what we discussed and what we did, and we tuned in at the beginning. We'll do that every day. And we'll get into the Q&A. So if you have any questions, remember to write Q before your question so that we can find it, because within 24 hours there will be many comments and we want to be able to find them easily. All right? Okay, cool. Do you want to get into the up vibe and mood and get motivated? Because I know that looking into the don't wants and how we feel right now may be somewhat of a downer, but we're here to up level it. Yeah? I have a super exciting song. Sherry's gonna put the words in the comments, and we're gonna start being super excited. I know that ladies, you all know this song, and I can't play the music because Facebook is gonna ban the video if we put the actual song. But it's the Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna sing it, and I want you to sing it with me. I'm gonna sing it twice, but I did change some of the words to it. Are you ready? Are you ready, Sherry? Are you posting the words? Do you have the words? It's not very complicated. Yay, there it is. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to know what I want, and I know I like it. With me, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to know what I want, and I know I like it. Woohoo! Yay! See? This is how we roll, ladies. This will get you up vibing and motivated. Here's a question. Can I have the workbook, please? Yes, you can. Sherry, can you make sure Steph has the workbook, please? The Pointer Sisters rock. I just kept having that song in my head. I thought, I'll make it something cool with this workshop. Yay, I'm so excited, ladies. Day 1 is completed. Can you believe it? This is what you've done in day 1. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to go on to day 2 with you tomorrow, same time, same place for day 2, and we are getting into what you want. Make sure to do your homework before day 2. Got it? Go ahead on Claudia-Sam Soul Coaching on Facebook, like my page. Go to YouTube. Also, in my bio, you have the link for the YouTube. Go subscribe to the channel. If you want more coaching videos or yoga videos, you'll find them there. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We know that yet. Thank you, beautiful soul connectors. Have a beautiful day. Merci, Steph. Merci d'avoir été là. Bonne journée. Have a beautiful day. Mwah!